I'm Corin Birchall from retail and marketing consultancy Kerching. Now, I've been employed by Visit Lincoln and Lincoln Big to help you capitalise and maximise on the commercial opportunities presented during the RAF's 100-year celebrations. This video is the first in a series of videos exploring ways your business can benefit from events and activities that are taking place all across the county this year. Whether you are a hotel, a restaurant, a retailer or a visitor attraction, in fact any organisation trading across Lincolnshire, you've been served a fabulous opportunity. An opportunity to help the Royal Air Force in their mission to celebrate, commemorate and inspire in their 100th year, to highlight Lincolnshire's strong ties to the Royal Air Force, and finally to capitalise on increased visitor numbers we should expect to see this year. Visit Lincoln and its partners have worked really hard to pull together a programme of events and activities spanning most of 2018. They've also prepared an RAF Lincolnshire branding toolkit to use in your promotional activity. You can download these at www.visitlincoln.com/about/marketing/branding. So, what are the opportunities? And yes, it's smart to clarify exactly what the opportunities are and which have the greatest potential return before running off and doing stuff. So here are a few headlines for you to consider. Number 1, increased traffic. Yes, events and scheduled activities are likely to attract increased footfall. A key strategy for 2018 should be considering how to best convert this footfall into business for you. Depending where and when you trade, this might be the case of communicating with them directly from outside your business with signage, window displays, theming or dressing. It might, however, require that you market and promote your business prior to the event in order that potential customers can build a visit to your business into their plan for the day or the weekend. By planning ahead, not only can we maximise sales for increased traffic, but we can also mitigate any unnecessary delays, staff shortages or capacity issues. It is so frustrating to see people turn away and not spend because the business is not sufficiently planned to handle peaks in traffic. 2 projects that I ran spring to mind that relate to this. The first was preparing Stratford, London retailers and leisure operators for the 2012 Olympics. Many of these businesses were about to experience footfall levels like they had never seen before. How will we get them through the business in a speedy and efficient way? We were asking questions like, do the businesses need wider aisles and walkways? Do the businesses need mobile payment points? Were the staff sufficiently trained to hold the customer's attention during peak times? These are the questions that you might like to ask yourself now. A second project was working with a large theatre in London, exploring ways in which commerciality could be maximised at peak times. Theatres typically experience very high numbers of people at very short intervals. So we introduced ways of streamlining this. Front of house teams or ushers would provide a wider range of refreshments, including gin and tonics and miniature bottles of wine within the auditorium itself. We explored queuing strategies for the bar areas and for the souvenirs and refreshments. We looked at ordering through an app. Business can be tough enough without letting business drip through our fingers. Are you likely to see peaks and push you beyond your normal capacity? Many coffee shops and cafes focusing on lunchtime trade can struggle to handle peak times, with queues stretching to the door and sometimes beyond, regularly putting would-be shoppers off. So, if we think about capitalising on extra footfall, which of the headline events scheduled for 2018 represent the best opportunity for you? Let's have a look at some of them. Firstly, the opening of the International Bomber Command Centre, south of the city centre, officially opening in April of this year and will be supported by RAF Lincolnshire marketing throughout 2018. Secondly, Bastion in the Air, where visitors will be encouraged to experience Lincolnshire in World War I by viewing the recreation of a World War I Royal Flying Corps airfield. Ideal for business located north of Lincoln City. The exhibition runs from April the 5th to the end of August this year. An accompanying exhibition is held in the city centre at the Collection, and that runs from May right through to September the 9th. 100 Voices is a visitor trail running through Lincoln city centre from April. This will feature the work of local artists on the wings of RAF aircraft. Similar to the popular Knights Trail of Lincoln last year, this will encourage visitors to navigate the whole city centre and urban hikes from the city centre to the countryside and cycle routes near RAF Scampton. And finally, RAF 100 weekend on the 11th and 12th of August. Lincoln City Centre will wind back the clock 70 plus years with a host of 1940s activities. Now, this is just a taster of what is planned for 2018, so be sure to visit www.visitlincoln.com/RAF for more information. Well, that was extra footfall. What about new footfall? People that have never shopped with you before. And that's opportunity number 2, new footfall. We expect that the programme of events and activities will attract many new visitors into the area and in turn your business. Some of these visitors may not be familiar with you, your products or your services. They may not even know our more established or locally famous businesses. Now, a pillar of Amazon's growing success is that they continue to behave like a startup, presenting their products and services as if it was the first time they ever had. Simple, easy to understand, and never assuming. If you take this approach, then any customers that have been living under a rock for the last 20 years will still be enticed to patronise your business as much as your more seasoned regulars. Opportunity number 3, repeat business. We are seduced as business owners by new customers, new opportunities. Isn't that the key or the panacea for business growth? Well, yes, but we should not overlook the opportunities to build repeat business as well. If your product offer is good, it's a lot easier to get someone to come back than it is to get a new face through the front door. Sometimes all it takes is a good excuse or a customer occasion, as we call them, to get a customer rushing back to spend some more money with you. Highlighting some of the activity and events taking place across the county or sharing your own customer occasions and activities may well encourage a day visitor to come back again later in the year or perhaps multiple times. The best way to sell future events is simply to talk to your customers about them. Have you heard about the 100 Voices Trail starting in April? Or are you coming back for the 40s weekend in August? It's going to be fantastic. Opportunity number 4, enhancing your reputation. Corporate sponsorship is often as much about reputation and brand association as it is about promotion and publicity. We call it the halo effect. If a well-respected and trusted brand sits along another, the good feelings can spill from one to the other. That is one of the reasons why corporate sponsorship for big events is expensive. Very expensive. Well, Visit Lincoln are positively encouraging you to benefit from this phenomena with the RAF Lincolnshire branding toolkit they have created. It's free for you to download at www.visitlincoln.com/about/marketing/branding. By having your business brand sat alongside Visit Lincoln's and the RAF Lincolnshire branding, it is like slipstreaming or riding on the coattails of these brands' incredible reputations. Opportunity number 5, being in the public eye. The planned calendar of high quality events and activities will once again cast the media spotlight on Lincoln and Lincolnshire. This focus and attention can only be positive for businesses and organisations that operate here. That said, you still need a strategy to capitalise on this attention. We don't want to be sat here in December saying that was a great opportunity, but we did nothing. So we're now going to get into some detail of some specific things that you can do to maximise on the RAF Lincolnshire activities. I'd like you to consider these 3 areas. Firstly, supporting and promoting the existing activity. Number 2, looking at creating your own events and customer occasions. And then finally, number 3, enhancing existing activity through theming. So firstly, in terms of supporting and promoting existing events, the collective power of Lincoln and Lincolnshire's businesses in terms of marketing and promotion to their customers is very significant. In fact, it's greater and more sizable than the marketing budget could ever hope to deliver on its own for these events. Sharing stories with your customers, including information on events in your direct mail or your emails, and sharing hashtags for Visit Lincoln on your social media. These will have a dramatic effect on public awareness. Marketing from trusted sources, i.e. businesses we already have a relationship, will resonate more with those customers than seeing things cold or for the first time. Secondly, we talked about creating your own events. Theme nights or weekend breaks, dinner dances, themed fashion show or fundraising events give customers more great reasons to visit you. Your events would benefit from the halo effect of the larger scale events, making them a little easier to understand and rationalise in the minds of your customers. Be sure to talk to Visit Lincoln about your events, and let's make sure that they don't clash with any other activity that is going on, so you'll get the most benefit from them. You might also like to discuss whether you could be included in some of Visit Lincoln's marketing for your events too. Our final topic, number 3, is enhancing activity through theming, and it's what we will be exploring in our next video. Well, the stage is set for your business to leverage opportunities and have your best year yet. New and better results inevitably require us to try new and better activities. In short, if you want different results this year, we must try something different. Exciting times, so let's take off